Hey everybody, Steve Howe here with RE/MAX. Wanted to actually touch base with you guys on a topic that one of my clients just asked me about, and that is whether they, as a seller, have to disclose any crime information in their neighborhood or in the city that they live in. So it's actually a pretty common question. A lot of sellers aren't sure if they have to disclose this kind of thing, if this is a material fact about the house, and in short, the answer is no. So if you know of crimes that are going on in the area or that have gone on in the area, you don't have to disclose any of that information to your buyer on the purchase agreement. There is a section in the purchase agreement that actually talks about this, and it refers to predatory offender information. So if you know that there is a registered sex offender nearby, you actually don't have to disclose this information. And in fact, in the purchase agreement, it actually says that the buyer is responsible to look up any of this type of information. So if you're a buyer out there, the easiest way to actually look up this information is simply going to the city or the county website for that house. On there, usually you'll find different crime maps. They may be a list of crimes and then addresses that had called in and reported these items. That's typically the easiest way to handle it. So if you're a seller and you're wondering about what you do have to disclose, well, if there was a natural death that occurred in the house, you don't have to disclose that, or an accidental death or a suicide. You don't have to disclose those things legally. You do have to, however, disclose if there was a murder that was committed in the house that either you knew about before you moved in or that was committed while you were living there. Another thing related to crime that you would have to disclose is if you knew of any methamphetamine production that occurred in the house while you owned it or previous to when you owned it. So those are a couple things that you do need to be aware of, but by and large you don't have to disclose anything about the neighborhood, about crime, about any information or data that you have received as the homeowner living there. And along with that, kind of related, if you think that there's any supernatural or paranormal activity that's gone on in the house, you actually don't need to disclose that as well. So one other thing on your plate that you don't have to worry about, kind of a good thing for you as a seller. If you have any questions about disclosures or crime stats in the neighborhood that you're looking to purchase in or sell, please let me know. I'm always here to help answer any questions. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you next time.